Alright guys, as you can see we've got something a little bit different here. I've got a selection of straps from StrapsCo, so these are actually sent to me for free. I don't have to send them back, but as always, that's not going to change the way I do my reviews. I'm going to keep it honest no matter what. So, as you can see, I've got these laid out now with the watches I'm going to be trying them on. So I'm going to go through them one by one, see what I think of them, let you know whether they're any good or not. And as always, if you do want to pick one up or anything else from there, check out their site. I'll leave the links down in the description for these specific ones, but obviously for the site as well. And if you do want to get a discount, you can use this too. So don't forget to check that out. But let's get down into this. So let's start off with this one. Put the watch to one side for a second. So as you can see, this one isn't actually StrapCo branded. This is DASSARI, which as far as I can tell is their slightly more premium range. But it comes in the same kind of packaging as the rest. Nothing too fancy, simple plastic one. And then straps slide out. I do like that they haven't gone overboard with the brand, with the packaging, sorry. Because you want the money spent on the strap, you don't want it spent on the packaging. So, this is the strap. As you can see, it's a racing style one, and we've got quick release spring bars. Unsigned buckle. Would have liked to have seen that signed, but everything else seems to be pretty good. Stitching seems nicely done. Feels nice and supple. Yeah, no branding on that either. Oh, actually, sorry, yeah, there is. We've got the DASSARI branding on the bottom there. And then the 20mm size as well. So, looking pretty good so far, but let's try it on the watch. So, I'm not going to do this on camera, obviously. I'll just pause it and then come back when I've got it done. So, this is what it looks like on the watch. And I think it does look really nice. It does go really well. Like I say, really nicely made. Would have liked to have seen side buckle, but other than that, no issues at all. Let's quickly try it on and see what it's like on wrist. So this is what it looks like on wrist, and I think it does look really nice. Obviously it's going to need a little bit of breaking in, so it's not overly comfortable at the moment, but it's comfortable enough. I know it's not going to be an issue, because like I say, nice and soft, supple. A couple of days of wearing it, be broken in nicely I think. But that's that one. Let's move on to the next. So next up, let's try this one. So fairly simple, plain one. Again, no branding on the buckle. So this one was actually StrapCo branded, not the DASSARI one. That's unusual. There's no branding at all on this one. Just a little bit odd. I would have thought they'd have had something on it. And we've not got quick release spring bars on this one either. So that's slightly disappointing. So we've got a nice bit of stitching done on there. Looks nicely done. Again on the tip as well. But let's see what it's like on the watch. So here's what it looks like on the watch. You can definitely tell that the quality of this one isn't as good as the other one. It's a little bit stiffer, this strap, so it's going to need a little bit more time to break in I think. The way I tend to do that with these straps is I'll just do this a bit before I put them on, try and break them in slightly so it curves to the wrist a bit better. I do like the way that that's changing as well when I'm cracking that leather. It's changing colour slightly, texture going a little bit different, gives it a nice look, nice distressed look. But let's try it on wrist. So this is what it looks like on wrist. I think it does match the watch quite nicely, but again, like I say, it's a little bit stiffer this kind of strap, so it's going to need a little bit more breaking in. So at the moment it's not overly comfortable, but I think it looks good enough. Again, would have liked to have a nice sign buckle on that, but perhaps they didn't want to do over branding on it. But it's a little bit strange there's none on it at all. But not too bad. Let's try the next one. So here we go now. Let's try out this blue one. Again, StrapsCo on this one. And well, this one is actually branded, so that's nice to see. And straight away this feels noticeably more supple than the previous one, so that's good. And we've also got quick release spring bars too. Again, no sign buckle though, so I'm guessing they don't really sign any of them. What have we got on here? So genuine leather, 20mm, again quick release spring bars. Looks to be nicely done. Again, this is just a simple plain blue strap, nothing fancy going on. But let's see what it looks like on the watch. So this is what it looks like on the watch. I think it looks pretty good. Again, like I say, just a plain strap, nothing fancy. But if you've got a watch that's got some like nice detailing on it, you don't want to distract from that dial, so you want a fairly simple strap. This does the job. And again, nice and supple, this one. So let's see what it's like on wrist. So here it is on wrist. Again, I do like it, nice and comfortable. No issues. Nice fit, again. So far, pretty good. So what's up next? So next up, we've got another DASSARI one. And you'll see straight away this has got something a little bit different. So we've actually got like the metal rivets on this to go with the pilot style watch, and we've got a chunkier buckle as well. So again, got the DASSARI branding, quick release, always nice, and genuine leather, again quick release, 20mm, and those rivets again. It's got a different feel to this one. A little bit, I wouldn't say rough, but it feels more like a matte finish. Does feel good. And again, nice and supple. So far, I'm liking these DASSARI straps a bit better. But I'll leave judgment until I've finished doing these. So let's see what it's like on the watch. So this is what it looks like on the watch. And I think this goes really, really well. Obviously it's nothing out of the ordinary, it's what you kind of expect with a pilot's watch, but I do like it. And again, those rivets just add that little bit extra. Nicely done. Brushed finish to match the case, which is good. And again, like I say, nice and soft and supple, but let's see it on wrist. So this is what it looks like on wrist. And like I say, perfect match for this kind of watch. Do really like it. With this strap being slightly thicker than the previous ones, this is going to need a little bit of breaking in, although it is really comfortable. But it's not quite conforming to wrist perfectly at the moment. But again, a day or two of wear, that shouldn't be an issue. So let's try out the last one. So with this one, I went for something a little bit different again, because I tried to get a few different styles, so you can see a few different types of straps they do, not all the same kind of thing. So this one, again, is the DASSARI branding one. So this is actually a canvas strap, this one. Again, we've got the DASSARI branding, quick release, which is nice to see. Again, unsigned buckle. And then we've got this orange stitching, which I'm quite liking. Again, genuine leather, got the 20mm size. So with it being canvas, obviously it's going to be a bit stiffer to begin with. These are going to need a bit more breaking in. That's just that type of style strap. But the reason I picked this one up is because I thought, with the orange on the dial here, it's going to match up quite nicely. So let's see if that's the case. So here it is. And I think I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this. It does actually go quite nicely. Something a little bit different for this kind of watch. And then we've got that flat edge on the bottom I forgot to mention before as well. Something a little bit different. So I think it matches pretty well. Obviously it's not a perfect match, colour-wise with that orange, but close enough. So let's see what it's like on wrist. So this is what it looks like on wrist. Like I say, I think it looks pretty good. I think it pairs pretty well. As for the strap itself, like I say, with it being canvas, it's a little bit stiff at first, so that's going to need a little bit of breaking in. But if you just do that little thing, like bending it a bit before you put it on, which I have done with this one, it's not too bad. Again, need a day or two to break in properly, but other than that, pretty good. Not too bad at all. I'm actually quite liking that. Wasn't sure if it was going to be a good match, but I think it works well. So I'll just take them all now, get them all together, and then I'll run through my favourites. So here we go, back with all of them now. I've actually put them in order of the ones I think are nicest, go best with the watches, and also I think are the most comfortable and probably the best made. So first up, we got this pilot style one with the rivets. Really nice, really comfortable, really soft, nicely made, no issues with that. Nice chunky buckle. Possibly could have had branding on it, but not a deal breaker by any means. Same with this rally style one. Again, really comfortable, suits the watch really well, so I do like that. Now, next up, it's a bit of a toss-up between these two. I do really like how comfortable this one is. It's a little bit plain, but that is the style. I knew that when I was getting it, so not a big deal. As for this orange and black canvas one, I think I'll probably like that one more once I've broken it in properly and it's not as stiff. But again, with it being canvas, you kind of expect that, so that's not really an issue. So like I say, that's why it's a toss-up between those two. My least favourite of the lot is probably this one by far, to be honest. It's not that comfortable, because it's a little bit stiff. The fact that there's no branding on it at all, I think is a little bit odd as well, to be honest. I do like the distressed look of it. The look of it isn't... Oh, that's not good. Okay, that seems to have come out. That's probably me not putting it in properly. But anyway, getting back to this. This is probably my least favourite. It's just too plain, too simple, and just not that comfortable. It feels slightly cheap compared to the rest, to be honest. And the fact that it's not branded with anything, I think is a bit odd. So if I had to sum it up, from the straps that I've actually got and tested, I'd be leaning towards the DASSARI ones if you want to pick them up, because I think overall they are just better quality. This StrapCo branded one, that is nice. I'd definitely be steering away from this one. It's not that great, to be honest. But DASSARI ones, definitely good. Definitely get them if you do like them. And from my experience with an actual StrapCo branded one, as opposed to the unbranded one, they seem quite nice too. So, if you do want to pick them up, again, don't forget, use this discount code. I think they might actually have a sale on at the moment as well, depending on when I get this video out. But, as always, all links down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.